Have you ever wondered why you feel more energized after a walk in fresh mountain air? Or why some people seem to have boundless energy while others struggle to get through the day? The answer might surprise you. It's not just about what you eat or how much you exercise. It's about something you do 20,000 times every single day without even thinking about it: breathing. Today, we're going to explore the hidden science behind one of the most basic human functions. A simple truth that could transform your energy levels, improve your sleep, and boost your overall health. All by changing one simple habit: the foundation. Why breathing matters. Let's start with the basics. Oxygen is the most important element your body needs to survive. You can live weeks without food, days without water, but only minutes without oxygen. Every cell in your body depends on oxygen to function properly. Without it, cellular energy production stops, and life itself becomes impossible. But here's what most people don't realize. It's not just about getting oxygen into your body. It's about how efficiently your body can use that oxygen. And that efficiency depends entirely on one crucial factor: how you breathe. The biblical and historical perspective. Throughout history, ancient wisdom has pointed to the importance of proper breathing. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, we read that God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Notice it says nostrils, not mouth. This ancient text suggests that nasal breathing was intended to be the natural way humans receive the breath of life. Traditional cultures around the world have long understood the importance of nasal breathing. Ancient yogis practiced pranayama, the art of breath control, always emphasizing breathing through the nose. Traditional Chinese medicine speaks of the nose as the gateway for life energy, or qi, to enter the body. Modern science is now catching up to what ancient wisdom has always known. The nose is perfectly designed for breathing, while the mouth has other important functions. The science behind nasal breathing. Air purification system. Your nose is like a sophisticated air purification system. When air enters through your nostrils, it passes through a complex network of tissues and structures designed to clean, warm, and prepare the air for your lungs. The nasal passages contain tiny hairs called cilia that filter out dust, pollen, and other particles. These microscopic guardians work around the clock to keep harmful substances from entering your respiratory system. Your mouth doesn't have this filtration system. When you breathe through your mouth, unfiltered air goes directly into your lungs. Think of it this way. Would you drink water from a tap without any filter? Of course not. Yet many people breathe unfiltered air through their mouths every day without realizing the impact on their health. Temperature control. Your nose also acts as a temperature control system. The nasal passages warm cold air before it reaches your lungs. This is especially important in cold weather or air-conditioned environments. When air is properly warmed, your lungs can function more efficiently. Mouth breathing bypasses this natural heating system. Cold air hitting your lungs directly can cause irritation and reduce respiratory efficiency. This is why you might feel short of breath when exercising in cold weather while breathing through your mouth. Humidity regulation. The third function of your nose is humidity control. Your nasal passages add moisture to dry air, ensuring that the air reaching your lungs has the right humidity level. This protects the delicate tissues in your respiratory system from drying out. Dry air can cause irritation, inflammation, and increased susceptibility to respiratory infections. Your nose naturally solves this problem by humidifying the air you breathe. If this information is helping you understand the amazing design of your respiratory system, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Vigorphil for more natural health wisdom. The pressurization effect. Here's where the science gets really interesting. Your nose doesn't just filter, warm, and humidify the air. It also pressurizes it. When you breathe through your nose, the air pressure changes in a way that makes gas exchange in your lungs more efficient. This pressurization effect helps your lungs extract more oxygen from each breath. It's like the difference between sipping through a straw and drinking from a wide-open cup. The controlled flow through your nose creates optimal conditions for oxygen absorption. Mouth breathing creates a different pressure dynamic that's less efficient for gas exchange. This means your lungs have to work harder to get the same amount of oxygen when you breathe through your mouth. The blood-gas balance. Now we come to one of the most important aspects of nasal breathing: blood gas balance. Your body needs the right balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide to function properly. Most people think carbon dioxide is just waste, but it plays a crucial role in oxygen delivery. Here's how it works. Your blood contains about 25 trillion red blood cells. Each red blood cell contains millions of hemoglobin molecules. Hemoglobin is like a taxi that carries oxygen from your lungs to your cells. Each hemoglobin molecule has 4 docking sites for oxygen. But here's the key. For 4 molecules of oxygen to be picked up, there must be 4 molecules of carbon dioxide present. It's like a perfectly balanced exchange system. When you breathe properly through your nose, you maintain the right balance of carbon dioxide in your blood. This ensures that hemoglobin can pick up and deliver oxygen efficiently. When you breathe through your mouth, you tend to exhale too much carbon dioxide, disrupting this delicate balance. The oxygen advantage. Research shows that people who breathe through their nose consistently get 18% more oxygen to their cells compared to mouth breathers. 18% might not sound like much, but the impact on cellular energy production is dramatic. When your cells receive adequate oxygen, they can produce energy efficiently. A cell with proper oxygen levels produces 36 units of energy. A cell lacking oxygen produces only 2 units of energy. That's an 18-fold difference in energy production. This explains why proper breathing can dramatically increase your energy levels. It's not just about getting more oxygen into your lungs. It's about getting more oxygen to your cells where energy is actually produced. Common breathing problems. Nasal congestion. Many people say they can't breathe through their nose because it's always blocked. This is a common problem, but it's often misunderstood. Nasal congestion isn't just bad luck or genetics. It's usually a sign that your body is trying to protect itself from something. When your nasal passages detect irritants, they produce mucus as a protective response. This mucus is meant to trap and remove harmful substances before they can reach your lungs. The problem occurs when this protective response becomes chronic. Environmental irritants. One major cause of nasal congestion is breathing polluted or contaminated air. This includes chemical fumes, mold spores, dust, and other airborne irritants. If you're constantly exposed to these substances, your nasal passages will continuously produce mucus to protect your respiratory system. The solution isn't a switch to mouth breathing. The solution is to improve your air quality and reduce exposure to irritants. This might mean using air purifiers, avoiding chemical cleaners, or addressing mold problems in your home. Dietary triggers. What many people don't realize is that certain foods can trigger excess mucus production. Your digestive system and respiratory system are more connected than you might think. When you eat foods that cause inflammation or allergic reactions, this can affect your entire body, including your nasal passages. Foods that affect breathing. Dairy products. Dairy is one of the most common triggers for excess mucus production. This includes milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Not everyone reacts to dairy, but for those who do, eliminating it can dramatically improve nasal breathing. The proteins in dairy can trigger an inflammatory response in some people. This inflammation doesn't just affect your digestive system. It can cause swelling and mucus production in your nasal passages, making it difficult to breathe through your nose. Modern wheat. Today's wheat is very different from the wheat our grandparents ate. Modern wheat has been hybridized to increase yield and pest resistance. Unfortunately, these changes have also increased the inflammatory potential of wheat for many people. The gluten and other proteins in modern wheat can trigger immune responses that affect your respiratory system. If you notice increased congestion after eating bread, pasta, or other wheat products, this could be contributing to your breathing problems. Oats. Oats contain high levels of lectins, which are proteins that can cause inflammation in sensitive individuals. While oats are generally considered healthy, they can trigger mucus production in some people. If you're struggling with nasal congestion, try eliminating oats temporarily to see if your breathing improves. Peanuts. Peanuts are commonly contaminated with mold, particularly aflatoxins. These mold toxins can trigger respiratory symptoms and excess mucus production. Even if you're not allergic to peanuts themselves, the mold contamination can affect your breathing. Peanuts also contain lectins and other potentially inflammatory compounds. If you're experiencing chronic nasal congestion, eliminating peanuts from your diet might help clear your breathing passages. Refined sugar. Refined sugar acts like fuel for inflammation. When you eat sugar, it can worsen any existing inflammatory conditions in your body, including respiratory inflammation. Sugar also feeds harmful bacteria and yeast in your digestive system, which can indirectly affect your respiratory health. Think of refined sugar as throwing gasoline on a fire. If you already have inflammation in your nasal passages, sugar will make it worse. Eliminating or drastically reducing refined sugar can help calm inflammation throughout your body. Which of these dietary triggers do you think might be affecting your breathing? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Vigorphil for more natural health insights. Natural solutions for clear breathing. Dietary changes. The first step to improving your nasal breathing is identifying and eliminating foods that trigger mucus production. This doesn't mean you can never eat these foods again, but eliminating them temporarily can help reset your system. Start by removing dairy, wheat, oats, peanuts, and refined sugar from your diet for 2 to 3 weeks. During this time, pay attention to how your breathing changes. Many people notice significant improvement in nasal congestion within just a few days. After the elimination period, you can slowly reintroduce these foods one at a time to identify which ones specifically affect your breathing. This process helps you create a personalized diet that supports clear nasal passages. Air quality improvement. Improving the air quality in your home and workplace can dramatically reduce nasal congestion. Start by identifying potential sources of air pollution in your environment. This might include cleaning products, air fresheners, candles, or mold growth. Consider investing in high-quality air purifiers for your bedroom and main living areas. Plants can also help improve indoor air quality naturally. Some excellent air purifying plants include snake plants, peace lilies, and rubber trees. Regular cleaning with natural, non-toxic products can also reduce airborne irritants. Avoid chemical air fresheners and fabric softeners, which can trigger respiratory symptoms in sensitive individuals. The mouth taping technique. Here's a simple technique that can help train your body to breathe through your nose: mouth taping. This might sound strange, but it's a well-established method for improving nasal breathing. Before bed, place a small piece of medical tape vertically over your closed lips. This gentle reminder encourages nasal breathing throughout the night. Many people find that after a few nights of mouth taping, they naturally begin breathing through their nose even without the tape. Start with just a few minutes during the day to get comfortable with the sensation. Gradually increase the time until you can sleep comfortably with your mouth taped. This technique helps open up the nasal passages and trains your body to use its natural breathing system. The sleep connection. Proper breathing is especially important during sleep. When you breathe through your mouth while sleeping, you're more likely to snore, experience sleep apnea, and wake up feeling tired. Mouth breathing during sleep can also cause dry mouth, bad breath, and dental problems. Nasal breathing during sleep promotes deeper, more restful sleep. Your body can maintain proper oxygen levels without the stress of inefficient mouth breathing. This leads to better recovery, improved immune function, and higher energy levels during the day. Many people who switch to nasal breathing report dramatic improvements in sleep quality within just a few nights. They wake up feeling more refreshed and energized, even without changing their sleep duration. Exercise and breathing. The way you breathe during exercise can significantly impact your performance and recovery. Many people automatically switch to mouth breathing during physical activity, thinking it provides more oxygen. However, this is often counterproductive. Nasal breathing during exercise helps maintain the proper balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood. This actually improves oxygen delivery to your muscles and can enhance endurance. It also helps prevent the side stitches that often occur with mouth breathing during exercise. Start by practicing nasal breathing during low-intensity activities like walking or gentle yoga. Gradually work up to more intense exercises while maintaining nasal breathing. You might find that your exercise tolerance actually improves with proper breathing technique. Stress and breathing. Your breathing pattern directly affects your stress levels and nervous system function. Shallow, rapid mouth breathing activates your body's stress response, increasing cortisol levels and promoting anxiety. Deep, Slow nasal breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and calm. When you're stressed, take a moment to focus on your breathing. Are you breathing through your nose or mouth? Are your breaths shallow or deep? Simply switching to slow, deep nasal breathing can quickly reduce stress and anxiety levels. This is why breathing exercises are such an important part of stress management techniques like meditation and yoga. The way you breathe literally changes your body's stress response. Building better breathing habits. Changing your breathing habits takes time and conscious effort. Most people have been mouth breathing for years without realizing it. Breaking this habit requires patience and consistency. Start by setting reminders throughout the day to check your breathing. Are you breathing through your nose or mouth? When you catch yourself mouth breathing, gently close your mouth and breathe through your nose instead. Practice conscious nasal breathing during specific activities like reading, watching television, or working at your computer. These focused practice sessions help train your body to default to nasal breathing. The long-term benefits. The benefits of proper nasal breathing extend far beyond just getting more oxygen. People who consistently breathe through their nose often experience improved energy levels and reduced fatigue, better sleep quality and less snoring, reduced anxiety and stress levels, improved immune function, better dental health, enhanced athletic performance, clearer thinking, and better concentration. These benefits compound over time. The longer you practice proper breathing, the more dramatic the improvements become. Your body begins to function more efficiently at every level. Join our community of natural health enthusiasts by subscribing to Vigorphil and ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest health discoveries. Breathing is the most fundamental aspect of human life, yet most people never give it a second thought. Today, we've explored the science behind why your nose is perfectly designed for breathing, while your mouth has other important functions. Remember, your nose purifies, warms, humidifies, and pressurizes the air you breathe. It maintains the delicate balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide that your cells need to produce energy efficiently. When you breathe through your nose, you can increase cellular oxygen levels by 18%, leading to dramatically higher energy production. If nasal congestion is preventing you from breathing through your nose, remember that this is often caused by dietary triggers or environmental irritants. By eliminating common trigger foods like dairy, wheat, oats, peanuts, and refined sugar, many people find significant improvement in their breathing. The simple technique of mouth taping can help retrain your body to breathe through your nose, especially during sleep. This can lead to better sleep quality, reduced snoring, and higher energy levels. Your breath is your life force. By learning to breathe properly through your nose, you're not just improving your respiratory health. You're optimizing your entire body's ability to function at its peak. The next time you take a breath, remember to breathe through your nose. Your body will thank you for it. If this video opened your eyes to the power of proper breathing, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Vigorphil for more natural health wisdom. And remember, small changes in how you breathe can lead to big changes in how you feel. Until next time, keep breathing naturally and living vigorously.